Zeta Washington checks in. Legia Williams checks out. Carly Skrabak will go back to serve. It's a float serve, received by Shear, libero to libero. Wilson swings off the block, one arm up by Leffler. Horning swings off the block, one arm up by Grimes. Here comes Wilson, tips it. Leffler is there, setter is out. Skrabak bumps it to the right side. That's Walker, blocked and out of bounds. Very close for Hanson having their sixth block. They might talk it over. A possible challenge might happen. And they're not going to challenge it. Play continues. Bearcats down 21-17. Skrabak serves. Back to libero Shear. Here comes Wilson with a great swing up by Skrabak. Horning will have to bump it over. Diving effort by Shear. Outside, Wilson tips it up by Washington. Skrabak to Walker, swings and out of bounds. Knights are up 22-17. And it looks like we have a challenge by the Bearcats. They're going to be looking at a possible net violation here, or a possible touch off the Walker attack. The net camera is pretty blurry today, so not much to see. It's going to be a point for the Knights. Ava Armour goes back to serve for the Knights. Received by Glendening. Washington swings off the block. Shear with the up. Outside, Wilson off the arms of Walker and down for another kill. Wilson with her 10th kill of the night. Tagging along 2 blocks and a couple of digs. Knights up 23-17 in the third set. Knights have won the first 2 sets, looking to sweep the Bearcats. Horning receives it. Give and go. Horning swings through the block, down for the kill. Horning goes down the line and gets her 4th kill on the night. Back to serve will be Abby Walker. Her squad down by 5. It's a float serve. Shear receives it. Here comes Wilson off the arms of Washington. Leffler, back set. Walker from the back row off the tape. Received by the Knights. Middle. That's going to be Hanson. Swings recovered by the Bearcats. Horning swings blocked by Hanson again. Hanson's 7th block of the night, all coming in the third set as it is match point for the Knights. Walker comes out, Harrison comes in for the Bearcats. Lauren Clark comes in for the Knights as Caitlin Grimes comes out as Wilson serves it into the net. Bearcats side out. They trail 19-24. They're going to need a miracle in this set to come back and win. The freshman Nina Horning goes back to serve. It's a float serve received by Shear. Outside Clark, blocked and in. That's going to be Zeta Washington. Keeping the Bearcats alive. Washington, her 3rd block on the night, tagging along 5 kills as well. Horning serves it. Shear with the up. Back set. Hansen. Blocked again by Zeta Washington. Back-to-back blocks, keeping her squad alive. Horning goes back to serve. 21-24. Sudden death for the Bearcats. Good serve. Here comes Hansen, blocked again. This time it's Carly Glendening. 3 blocks in a row for the Bearcats. Can they do it this set? It's a 4-0 run for the Bearcats. Good serve by Horning. Bump set, there's gonna be Clark. Tips it, kept in play by Glendening. Horning for the back row, and it's off the tape. And the Knights win the third set, 25-22, and defeat the Bearcats 3-0. The Knights will win the season series against the Bearcats. They defeated the Bearcats yesterday, 3-1, and they win today with the sweep. The Knights won the first set 25-14. They won the second 25-18 and win the third set 25-22. Skillings ends up with it. Skillings crosses half court. Guarded by Stone. Gives it to James. Gets the play call from Wes Miller. Reed back out to James. James, his three-pointer is up. And it is good. Jizzle James with the three-pointer.
Looks like the Titans switched to some type of zone. That's not even going to stop the Bearcats at this moment. They're shooting that good from the field.
Totally drives in, pull-up J is up, and it is good. Nothing but net. Donovan Totally, 5 points on the night, 2 for 8 from the field. Cautious has it, gives out to Oguama, out to James.
Two-man game at this point, trying to spread it out. 2 on one side, stacking 3 on the other was what they looked at.
Double team, gives out to Reed. Reed to Cautious, his three-pointer, it's deep, it's no good. As Oguama saves it, Jizzle James ends up with it, gives it out to Josh Reed, top of the arc, 3, no good. Rebound by James, drives in, throws off the glass, it's up and it's good.
Detroit didn't even try to rebound at that point. The ball bounced to the corner, and there were 3 Bearcats to no Titans at all. Didn't even look like they wanted it at this point.
Totally, sidestep 3 is up, and it's no good. Rebound Oguama.
It's just rough. It's rough. I don't know why you take that inadvertent shot.
Oguama has it top of the key, gives it to Skillings. As you mentioned, Titans are in a zone. 2:26 left to go in the first half.
Playing a 1-3-1.
Corner 3, Skillings. It's good. The Bearcats are sizzling right now from beyond the arc. 10 for 18.
That's incredible. It's just incredible. You give them space, hand down, man down. You're just going to take those shots and hit them.
Tankersley layup is no good. Skillings ends up with it, gives it to James. Across the midcourt, Lukashis, wide open, pump fakes, goes in, dishes off the Reed in the corner, out top, Skillings! It's good! How do you stop this?
Wow.
13-2 run over the last 2:38. And Coach Davis is gonna call a timeout. Bearcats are up 52-23. 1:39 left to go in the first half.
I didn't see this on the bingo card tonight. 11 for 19 this early on in the game. 11 threes in one game is crazy, but 11 in the first half? Is this March? Because we got a lot of madness going on here at Fifth Third.
Bearcats shooting 59% from the field, including, like you mentioned, 58% from beyond the arc. For Detroit Mercy, they are shooting 31% from the field and 40% from the three. However, it's not enough for this Fury Bearcats offense.
And at this point, if I'm a Detroit Mercy Titans fan, I'm saying, Lord have mercy, what do we do to figure this out? Because they've gone through man-to-man, and they've kind of struggled with it. They went through the 1-3-1 zone, and if you're able to hit the zone parts and everything, when you're finding open parts of the zone and working the ball around and making the zone move, you're going to find better spots at the basket, the 15-foot mark. I mean, when you don't have answers for any of that, there's not many other places to turn.
6 Bearcats have at least 1 3-pointer made tonight. Bearcats have 22 rebounds as a whole and 15 assists, only 3 turnovers. For Detroit Mercy, 4 for 10 from beyond the arc, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 turnovers. You mentioned earlier turnovers were going to be an issue for the Titans.
Definitely were. I mean, 6 turnovers at this point, not the worst thing in the world, but when you're looking at what the Bearcats are doing right now, 15 assists to 3 turnovers, you're going to see them skyrocketing a lot of the national statistics coming up with this. I mean, I can't get enough of how well they've played so far, shooting from the outside and just open absolutely everything up and picked apart this Detroit Mercy team.
And for the Bearcats, we mentioned on Monday that you lose your top 2 scorers. Now there's a big question of who's going to be that guy of the team. And the past 2 games, it's been a total team effort. There's not one true number 1 scorer. It's a combined team effort, and any of these guys can make a play at any given time.
Yeah, and there's times early on in the season you try to feel things out, but really 6, 7, 8 games, you kind of start to see who we're going to go to when it comes, especially in times of crisis, when it comes to, crunch time situations, you'll start to see those guys separate from one another. But if you have a consistent effort of guys able to get baskets in many different scenarios and just play well around team basketball, I mean, it's going to be huge as the season goes on, especially before Big 12 play starts in January.
Totally has it, guarded by Jizzle James. To the Stone. Stone goes back out the Totally to Delcadia, back out the Stone. 10 left on the play clock. Stone drives in, pull-up jumper is up, and it is good. Jaden Stone has 10 points on the night. Lukashis, guess where? Beyond the arc.
Looking lost again. They look very
open.
lost. They look so lost, and it's just hard to watch at this point for them, at least.
Bad pass stolen by the Bearcats. It's going to be Jizzle James, throws up the layup off the glass, and it is good. 57-25, 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Right here, there's a chance the Bearcats get a 2-for-1 and potentially go up 35 points at the most.
Delcadia in the post with locking on him. Lowers his shoulder. 10 on play clock. Gets in, throws it up, and it falls in. Wow. And timeout Wes Miller. His team's up by 30, but he's going to use a timeout right here with 24 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off, so assumably the Bearcats will wind this down and take the last shot of the half.
Yeah, they're going to try to draw up their best play possible, but I think a lot of people know they want to try to get a 3 off of this one. They want to try to get the ball into C.J. Frederick's hands, but at this point, if everybody's hitting from beyond the arc, everyone's a threat. So maybe it's not we have to get it to one guy specifically, our 3-point specialist, who happens to be C.J. Frederick. Everybody on the court's a threat at this point because the Titans can't step out, close out on defense, show a high hand. It doesn't matter at this point. The Bearcats have to get, not have to, they're 30 points at the moment, but it would just be huge for them to get a bucket before the half. If it's a 3, because it's been working out, 12 for 20 from the 3 of the night, they could potentially end this half with 60 points. They scored 69 points on Monday night. They're 57 already in the first half.
Dede Thomas has the ball. Crosses half court, 13 left on the clock. 10 seconds to get a screen by Lockett. Thomas makes a man fall, pulls up from 3. It's good! Dede Thomas! Are you kidding me? Stone half-court heave. It's no good. 60 points at the half for the Bearcats. Knights will take over at the 15-yard line. What response do they have? Rice Plumlee coming out, leading the offense. In the backfield will be number 7, the man himself, R.J. Harvey.
I keep him going, and I tried to set something up to get your receivers one-on-one.
Tight end in motion, handoff to Harvey, and he's tackled. Number 0, Jawan Briggs. Tackles him at the line of scrimmage, a gain of 0.
Yeah, the big man, number 0, gain of 0. He's doing his job, getting the defense revved up. What more could you ask for in this portion? I've said that a lot, but hey, what more could you ask for? I'll say it again.
4:47 left to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Harvey is the back. Rice Plumlee hands off to Harvey as he goes left. 20, 25, 30. Harvey cuts it, and he's brought down at the 42-yard line. This kid is dangerous.
I mean, that was 27 yards on that. He was just bobbing and weaving, cut in, cut out. Let's get the defender looking both ways, trying to find where I'm at. I'm at the 42-yard line, is all I got to say.
Rice Plumlee, he hands off to Harvey as he goes left side, spin move, still on his feet, and he's brought down at the first down marker, or a little shy of it, at the Bearcats' 48, and they say move them chains.
This is the R.J. Harvey we expected to see coming into this game. He's bouncing off tacklers left and right, getting that extra 5 yards whenever he can. He's really living up to what he's put up all year.
Officials timeout for an injured Bearcat. Ooh.
It's like Corleone.
Yeah.
A sight you do not want to see. He's on one knee right now.
Another thing to mention about R.J. Harvey, a rare trait for a running back to have is getting stronger as the game goes on. He's flexing those muscles right now, and he's doing a good job leading this team down the field.
So Corleone walks off on his own power. Ball is at the Bearcats' 48-yard line, 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Both teams dispersed from their huddles. In the backfield will be RB2 Johnny Richardson. He averages around 7 yards per carry. Play resumes. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Richardson on the left hip of Rice Plumlee. Holler, the tight end, comes on the line. It's a handoff to Richardson, and he's stuffed at the line of gain. Tackle made by number 9, the linebacker, Daniel Greshik. That'll make it a 2nd and 10.
They tried to act like they were trying to go strong side run. They had Alec Holler come back on a motion and try to crack back on Greshik. Greshik was able to shed the block. Tried to disrupt the cutback. Definitely did that.
Rice Plumlee gets a snap. It's a handoff to Richardson, and he gains maybe a yard if lucky. Official says no, another gain of 0.
No, we were talking about Harvey and how he was just cooking stuff up in the backfield. That's 2 straight runs to Richardson as Harvey now comes back on the field.
I mean, you got to give your workhorse a breather and everything, but this is a tough situation to come in at 3rd and 10. Dante Corleone coming in as well. 2 of your best players on the opposite sides of the ball, on this big 3rd down.
The Knights are 1 for 7 on 3rd down today. Nippert Stadium's getting loud.
It's like a simulated pressure. They're going to drop a guy back over the middle, maybe Dingle. Looking like he's trying to get the B gap. 5
on the play clock. Bearcats showing pressure. They don't bring it. Rice Plumlee steps up. He's going to run. Cuts it to the 40. Bounces outside for a Knights first down at the 42. Excuse me, the 36-yard line.
Well, the dual threat quarterback. This guy ran for 1,000 yards in the SEC, one of the best conferences in football. He knows in this situation that he's got a very short timer. It's normally 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, or Mississippi, if you will. In that regard, he's like 1, 2, he got everybody coming. There's open field. I'm getting out of there trying to get this first down.
As Corleone comes off, number 90, Jalen Hunt checks in. Tight end in motion. Harvey does not get the handoff. Rice Plumlee drops back under pressure, goes left. Looking, he's going to fire, incomplete. Looks like the intended target was number 1, Javon Baker. the senior from Atlanta, Georgia.
I couldn't tell who that was that got really good pressure. I think it was on the front side on that rush.
It's like number 9, Daniel Greshik again.
I mean, closing the pocket, disrupting their play fake, play action type concept that they're trying to, really meld into this, running the football and trying to set it up. It's real interesting. A lot of subbing going on.
We've talked about Corleone and Briggs a lot, but neither of them were on the field for that. That broke up just gave pressure to Plumlee.
Plumlee gets a snap, drops back, looks left, fires. That's going to be caught for a gain of around 3 yards. That's the tight end, Alec Holler. Sets up a 3rd and 7.
And you're looking situationally right now. There's about 90 seconds left in the quarter. They're at the 33-yard line. You saw the kicker last time, Colton Boomer, missed the kick. Trying to get a first down, get some yards, trying to get in comfortable range, potentially for a field goal. Got to get the first down, though, to keep the offense going, obviously.
2 receivers to the left, 1 comes in motion. It's a fake handoff. Rice Plumlee goes left, bounces outside, takes the contact, and gets the first down for the Knights again.
It's an amazing fake there. I think he faked it to, I think it was RJ Harvey, I believe, honestly. I read the whole time that Harvey had it. Plumlee was able to find a hole there on the left side.
It was one of those fake pitches forward. It was like, I'm going to play fake one way, and I'm going to pick forward. Nah, just kidding. I'll cut it right back, find the outside, get a first down, lower the shoulder, lay the boom on a corner, teach a lesson.
45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rice Plumlee hands off to Harvey, bounces up, and he's at the 15, bounces outside to the 10. Helmet comes off, 5. Touchdown, Knights, R.J. Harvey.
This kid's a gamer.
Oh, my God.
He's a gamer.
You can't take him down. Bouncing off tackles left and right, finds his way to the end zone pretty easily.
You've seen help from the offensive line with a lot of holes for R.J. Harvey. That's doing it yourself right there.
It makes it look easy when he's doing it, too.
Exactly. I mean, effortless at this point.
R.J. Harvey with the 2nd touchdown of the day gives the Knights a 20-17 lead. Harvey, 17 attempts, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns. As Boomer's PAT is up, and it is good to give the Knights a 21-17 lead. That drive, 10 plays, 85 yards, nearly 5 minutes time of possession.